The quarterfinals of the Africa Cup of Nations kicks off on Friday with now down to just the final 8 teams. And the first game goes down at 12 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time between Nigeria, the Super Eagles, and Angola, the Palancas Negras. The odds for this game see Nigeria coming in as favorite at minus 143, the draw being priced at plus 230, Angola being the underdogs at plus 500. Nigeria to simply advance by any means is minus 334. Angola to advance, they are plus 240, over 2.5 goals being plus 170, under 2.5, minus 225, both teams to score yes, plus 150, both teams to score no, favored at minus 200. Let's look back quickly at how these teams made it here. For Nigeria, they were second in Group A at 2-1-0 with a 1-1 draw over Equatorial Guinea, a 1-0 win over Ivory Coast, and a 1-0 win over Guinea-Bissau. In the round of 16, they beat Cameroon 2-0. Ademola Lookman scored both goals in the 36th and 90th minutes. They outshot Cameroon 8-6 and 4-0 in shots on target, despite only having 42% of the possession in the game. They also led in corners 3-1. For Nigeria, they've now scored 5 goals, but one of those goals was an own goal. They've only allowed 1 goal in the tournament so far. Looking over to the Angola side of things, they were first in Group D at 2-1-0. They had a 1-1 draw with Algeria, a 3-2 win over Mauritania, and a 2-0 win over Burkina Faso. In round of 16 action, last round, they were involved in one of the wilder games versus Namibia. Things looked grim after taking an early red card in the 17th minute, but they still scored first in the 38th minute from Miguel Sandala. Then it was level again player-wise, with Namibia taking their own red card a little while later. In the 40th minute, Dallas scored again in the 42nd, and Angola added a third in the 66th to get the 3-0 win. Shots were equal in the game, 11-11. Angola led in shots on target, 4-3. Namibia held the possession, 52%. And Angola had the edge in corners, 6-3. For Angola, through their 4 games, they've scored 9 goals, and they have allowed 3. Players to look at, if you were looking at scoring props, for Nigeria, Lookman has 2 goals and 1 assist. Osman has 1 goal and an assist. Truce Ekon has 1 goal. Osman is piling up the shots for the Super Eagles. He leads by far with 15, but does have just 3 shots on target. For Nigeria, as a team, they've put up 49 shots and have 13 shots on target. On the Angola side, Gelson Dalla leads with 4 goals and 1 assist, plus has 8 shots and 6 shots on target. Mabalulu has 3 goals, 11 shots, and 6 shots on target. Gilberto and Zine have 1 goal each. Zine has 7 shots. They have totaled 43 shots and 16 shots on target. Head-to-head, there's been a lot of draws between these teams when they've met over the years. Nigeria has 3 wins, Angola 2 wins, and there's been 5 draws. There's been 3 draws in the last 5 meetings. Most recent game between these teams came in 2018 African Nations Championship, with Nigeria winning 2-1. Nigeria, looking at all their competitions recently, they now have just 1 loss in 12. They're 7-4-1 in that time. The under is a perfect 7-0 in their last 7 games. They've scored a goal in 11 of 12 games. They've also conceded a goal in 7 of 12 and in 13 of 18. For Angola, the Palancas Negras, they had been on a run of 6 straight draws prior to winning each of their last 3 games. The under has also been cashing for them at 7-2 and 13-5 in their recent games. They have 12 draws in their last 20 games. They only have 3 losses as well in their last 25. So they're not winning a lot. They're not losing a lot. They are piling up the draws, but recently they have been getting their wins. And they did get their first knockout round win in their nation's history. Nigeria, they had been a team known to score a lot, concede a lot. However, if we look at their tournament here, they've only scored 4 times, not counting that OG, and they've conceded just once. So they've very much tightened up that back line. Angola has been flying. Like I said, they don't lose often. They have 9 goals in 4 games, coming off a high, getting that knockout round victory. Round of 16 unders overall amongst all teams last round went 6-2, under 2.5 that being. There was 2 draws, and 2 more games were just minutes away from being a draw until late goals were scored. So I think really almost every AFCON game right now has a good potential for the draw. Could not put you away from betting a draw in this game. Both teams look like they're playing well. I think we could also see a goal from both teams. So let's make the best bet here of both teams to score between Nigeria and Angola on Friday. How do you see this game ending? Drop your bets in the comments. Be sure to subscribe to the channel for more African Cup of Nations as well. Good luck.